And again, my name is Cornell Jones. I'll be your host and presenter tonight. And I want to welcome everyone to this conference call. In this presentation, we're going to show you tonight how to raise unlimited funds for any project, dream, or personal aspirations. And I want you to remember the Polaroid camera, how amazing it was to get an instant picture. Well, it's already become a modern-day dinosaur. Everything is different now. We have from the regular phones, from the regular dial phones to the smartphones, everything's different. The world is changing. The internet, Facebook, mobile apps, mobile phone apps, and now we have crowdfunding. So what is crowdfunding? Well, crowdfunding is a practice of funding a project or venture by raising monetary contributions from a large number of people, typically via the internet. And Forbes magazine says crowdfunding is the next big trend. Now, crowdfunding is a worldwide phenomenon that is now helping to make the dreams of people just like you and me come true every day, to the tune of about 5.1 billion in 2013, over 10 billion in 2015, and the World Bank estimates it will reach 96 billion in the next 10 years. Crowdfunding is a powerful new global economy. In 2013, Facebook and crowdfunding were neck and neck, with Facebook grossing 5.97 billion in 2013 and crowdfunding grossing 5.1 billion in 2013, and now with crowdfunding reaching over 10 billion in 2014, it has outperformed Facebook by billions. It's bigger than Facebook. Now that's powerful, but listen to me carefully. It's powerful enough to fund any project. I say again, this is powerful enough to fund any project, big or small, you may desire. Now, let me ask you a question tonight. Do you have a dream or a project or aspiration that is close to your heart? And what is your dream? Starting or expanding a business. You may be currently in a network marketing business. You may be currently looking to start a daycare, whatever that business is, or just to expand, or you may know of other people that want to expand a business. Nurturing spiritual pursuits, creating projects to make a better world, funding home improvements, funding college loans, weddings, buying a new car or home, creating a retirement fund, paying off loans, bills, and mortgages. Think about that. We probably know more than 10 people that fit that category, and we can help them what? Build their dreams, but also build ours. How many of us know of organizations that are needing funding for needed projects, difficulty paying weekly bills, limited financial resources for needed additional staff, building projects underfunded, inadequate pastoral care and retirement, no cash reserves, organizational debt, lack of funds for missions, and which ones are affecting your organization? Well, today or tonight, we're going to share with you a revolutionary way of funding your dreams, and in the process, help many others do the same. If you Google crowdfunding, you will find that there are 500 crowdfunding websites on the internet. From everything from Indiegogo to GoFundMe to Get It Done, Crowd About Now, you name it, there's a lot of them out there, to include Kickstarter. They all have three things in common. They all charge you a fee or percentage of the donations for using their platform. They all require you to do all of your own marketing. This means that you have to contact hundreds or thousands of people through your own efforts to ask for contributions. They all have time limits as well. You're on your own, and only a small percentage of people and projects actually get funded. But not anymore. Welcome to our intentional global community built upon our world-class shared crowdfunding platform. Our leverage shared platform is different. There are no fees. There are no time limits. We share contributions globally, no restrictions on project categories. Your project can potentially receive hundreds and possibly thousands of shared contributions it would have never received on other crowdfunding websites. On our shared platform, we voluntarily choose to contribute to other people's projects. In return, we can receive from an unlimited number of other crowdfunders. Whatever the project is, it's there. We have from Save the Horses to My New Bionic Leg. We can definitely help your project grow. Now you can raise unlimited funds via crowdfunding for your favorite project, dream, or personal aspirations. And in the process, share it forward to help other family, friends, and business connections do the same. This is the spirit of people helping people. Kickstarter is a crowdfunding website, a platform where Reading Rainbow raised $5.4 million. They had 105,000 backers, okay? But the thing is, they were able to use a platform such as crowdfunding to raise money to basically have over 10,000 classrooms and bring Reading Rainbow to the web, mobile, Android, and more. Veronica Mars, a movie. They raised $5.7 million with 91,000 backers. And even down to potato salad. Kickstarter campaign raises nearly $60,000 for the world's most expensive potato salad. This is phenomenal. And I'm pretty sure that most of us on this call tonight, we have what? Goals, aspirations that's bigger than potato salad. So we really, really need to take a good look at this to see how it can fit into our project. How many of us have children that are in college? How many of us have kids that are looking to pay off those student loans? Or even some of us have student loans that we need to pay off. Well, tons of college students right now are using crowdfunding to do what? Pay off that tuition or to use it for tuition. So I tell you, this is truly, truly a phenomenal opportunity. Since 2011, it has risen over 4,000% of people using crowdfunding to fund their education. So this is truly, truly a powerful, powerful opportunity. This presentation is a personal invitation for you to join our intentional community of crowdfunders and begin funding your dreams today. So let's get started. The donation distribution formula, and I want you to understand how it works, okay? Now, I want you to think about you walking up 7 floors of steps, 7 floors with 3 steps on each floor. And the ultimate goal for you of designing this formula was to provide everyday people with the means of generating motivated contributors to their project. The formula has been designed so that even a project manager of very limited means can work their way through the program. Some will work their way through the formula faster or slower, one step at a time. Some will go all the way through multiple floors. The most important thing is that every project has the potential to end up reaching the 3rd step of the 7th floor. Each floor where you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, those are project managers that came in before you. And as you climb, because you're going to be giving, also you're going to be receiving, because I want you to think about this. When you come on board, number one, it doesn't cost you anything for the website. It doesn't cost you anything to post your project. Okay? You're going to come in at ground floor 0, okay? This is where everyone starts. And basically, qualified to receive donations from floor 1 participants. That means when you refer someone to come on board and be a team member with WeShare, basically you're qualified to receive what? First floor donations. There's no qualifications for that, okay? Prepare to make your initial first floor donation to your referral. That means the person that invited you on this call, the person that invited you to come on board and help you build your project, that will be the first person that you will give your donation to, okay, through the system. Okay, now, what makes us so unique is the shared aspects of the, you can kind of look at this as a team concept. It's called the accelerator, where we can work together as a team and you can receive donations from people all over the world. This is truly, truly a powerful, powerful concept and a system to help you. Okay, and as you see where on the first floor where it says step 1, $10, and the A right there with the yellow asterisk is above it, it says $40. Okay, that is to get you into the accelerator, and it speeds up your project's progress through the steps. So you get there a lot faster with that versus without it. And then we have a spotlight program where the team can actually spotlight individuals to help them move through the process a lot faster and fund their projects. So we have some really good systems to help you move and go through the steps. Now, I want you to imagine this. Let's take a look at this. I want to try to paint a real good picture for you tonight. I want you to imagine that you're on a stairway that has 7 floors above and 7 floors below you, okay? And as you enter the building, you're on the stairway on floor 0 between 7 floors going up and 7 floors going down. You are the project manager, and you can receive, notice what I said, receive donations from the 7 floors below you. So you see those 7 floors below you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are 7 floors. Those are project managers below you, okay? Now, there are no qualifications for target recipient to receive any floor 1 donations. That means there's no qualifications, but to be qualified to receive donations beyond your what? Floor 1, you will need to do what we call step up. That means you have to give first or donate first to those who came in before you, okay? And that's from 2 all the way up through 7. So we got to climb. We got to get up some steps, right? We got to step it up, and that means to donate, all right? Now, our crowdfunding platform is totally unique. With every other platform, all the benefits are to the specific project. With our crowdfunding platform, you are providing your donors the opportunity to establish their own fundraising project and the means to make their project successful. They in turn provide their donors the same opportunity. As their project grows, your project automatically becomes more successful. Through the donation distribution formula, you are gathering an ever-expanding base of motivated donors for your project, a true win-win situation. Now, the chart above shows the donations required to qualify on each floor before you in order to receive the same floor donations after you. The values in the wallet are used only as an example to show the mathematical potential if you refer 2 project managers and each one does the same by referring 2 project managers. Now, floor 1 is your first step towards freedom. You make a $200 donation for floor 1 direct to the person that invited you. Now, you may say, well, I don't have $200. You can start this program off with a donation one time of $50, and you get 2 other people to do the same thing with a one-time $50, okay? One-time donation. And you keep doing that until you start seeing surplus. And as you continue to grow, each step will take care of itself based on those coming in. 2, they get 2, they get 2, they get 2. And that's just helping people build their projects. That's all you're doing. You're not selling anything. There's no commission involved. This is truly an opportunity. But what we're going to say for illustration purposes only, let's say that everyone that you invited, they came in and they completed floor 1, okay? And so you're on floor 1, see the little arrow, you brought in 2 people. Each person donated to your cause, your project, $200 apiece. Now, they probably didn't do it all at one time, but the total floor amount that you received was $200. So 2 times 200 is $400 that you received. Now, once you get that $400, you can do one of 2 things. You can use it for your project, or until I get into what we call surplus, I'm going to go ahead and step up. And what did we say step up meant? Step up means to what? Donate, right? So I'm going to go ahead and donate and use that $400 to take me to the 2nd floor, because I have a project manager there that's waiting on me to donate to him because I'm stepping up, right? So I look up there and I say, okay, floor 2. And what is floor 2? $320. So I'm going to take that $400 and I'm going to use $320 of it to what? Step up to the 2nd floor, okay? Now, when we get to the 2nd floor, this is where the qualifiers come in, because you're going to have people below you, right? And as you go to the 2nd floor, all right, what happens is those 2 individuals will go out and do the same thing that you did, okay? They're going to bring 2 people in. And those 2 people will be donating 2 floors up, which is you that is waiting on that donation, right? So you already qualified for floor 2, but you only get to keep 50% of the $320. This is where the shared donations come in, and I'm going to tell you what happens with the other half in just a second. So now, those 4 individuals, you will keep $160 of that shared donation, right? 50% of the $320, that's $640. So now, you can do one of 2 things. You can take that $640 and use it for your project, or you can basically take it and step up. If I go to floor 3, it's 3 steps there, 40, 200, and 400, totaling $640. I'm going to go ahead and step up because I want to climb these floors as fast as I can, right? So that's $640. So now, what happens to the other 50%, Cornell? Well, let me tell you. That other 50%, 25% of it will go to your parent. That means the person that invited you. The other 25% will go to your grandparent. Now, what's a parent and a grandparent? Well, parent is the person that invited you. That would be your parent. The grandparent is the person that invited them. So that is a 2nd and 3rd wave of donations that you will receive, because everybody will eventually become a parent, and eventually everybody will become a grandparent as well. So again, that's 2nd and 3rd wave of donations that will be coming to you. Now, we already qualified for floor 3, okay? Now, at floor 3, let's check it out. Remember those 4 that donated to you? Well, those 4 are going to do what? Get 2 apiece. That's 8 project managers. When they get ready to donate to floor 3 above you, or well, to you, which is above them, you are 3 floors above, what happens? Well, you can only keep how much of it? 50% of floor 3's donation, which is $640, all right, which is $320 that you can keep. What happens? 8 times $320, that's $2,560. You can do one of two things. You can use that for your project, or you can take some of it and step up. Well, let's look and see how much floor floor 4 is. Well, you see step 1 on floor 4. Step 2 is 400, 800. That's a total of 1280. I can take half of that 2560 and go ahead and qualify myself for what? Floor 4. You see the motivation is behind this? When you look at the other platforms, you're pretty much just hoping somebody will donate to your cause. But with us, we're giving you a motivation to give. So as you give, you qualify also to receive. So there's a motivating factor with our platform that can empower you and take you to the next level. So again, it's about giving. It's about planting a seed. And as you plant that seed, of course, and what happens? All right, then all of a sudden you can reap that harvest as you qualify for those levels. Now, let's go to the next. Now, remember that other half, the other 320? Well, half of that will be going to what? 160 times 8 will be going to who? Your parent. And the other 25% will be going to what? Your grandparent. Okay, and eventually you will become a what? Parent and a grandparent. So you're going to, every time the person that you referred gets a donation, you get a percentage of that donation. So it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger as you continue to grow and grow and grow. So the more kids you have, the more percentages you get. All right? So now let's look at floor 4. We already qualified. So now let's go there. So floor 4 is 1280. Well, you won't be able to keep all of it, but 640. All right? So those 8 will go out. See 8 right here at the bottom. 8 times 2, that's 16. 16 times 640, that is about $10,000. So you have $10,000. Now let's look at floor 5 and 6. Okay, that's a total of about $7,600 or so. I got $10,000 here. I'm going to go ahead and take up 2 floors. So I'm going to go ahead and just donate to get those floors out the way. I got some surplus too, so I can use that surplus to use it for my project. And as this thing continues to build, it's growing. My parent and my grandparent, they're getting 25% to their projects, and it's just growing rapidly. That's about $2,500 that they will get to their project, and it's just growing. Now, we've already qualified for floor 5, okay? And what is floor 5? Those 16 will go out and do what? Do the same thing as you. Get 2 at a minimum. At a minimum. Now, you can get more, and I got some examples here tonight. But as we continue, 32 times 1280, because 1280 is 50%, okay, of 2560, that'll give you right about 40, I believe that's $40,000. So now, with $40,000, what would you do with it? You can take the $40,000 and use it for your project, and I'll say take $10,000 and go ahead and complete floor 7, because now I'm complete with all of my floors. I'm done. Everything's donated, so now I'm pretty much in receive mode. I got $30,000 in surplus. If you're a parent, you'll get a second and third, and a grandparent, you get a second and third wave of donations. So that'll be another what? $20,000 for you. For the parent, another $20,000 for the grandparent. Because remember, every time you get a donation, your parent and your grandparent gets a donation as well for their project. This is called shared donations. Floor 6, we've already qualified for it, right? So we're good. As we go here, those 32 will go out and get 2. That's 64. 64 times 2560, which is 50% of 5120, that is going to be a total of about $163,000. You can fund all of your project if you want to. You see how the donations, every week those donations will be coming in. and you'll be growing, and you'll be helping people fulfill their dreams. Okay? If you're a parent or a grandparent, you'll receive about $80,000 in donations based on this example. And again, this is just an example. As you continue to build and help others with their project. Now, floor 7, those 64 will go out and get 2. That's 128. 128 times 5,120. This is a total of $655,000. Could you imagine funding whatever project that you wanted to fund worldwide? And just imagine that you brought on 2 people that did the same thing, and as they get their $655,000, you're the parent, so you're going to get $325,000 in donations, because remember, you're going to get 25%. If you're the grandparent, you're going to get another 25%. That's another $325,000. Now, think about this. We did this 2, they got 2, they got 2, they got 2, they got 2. If you want that number to double, what if you got 4 project managers? Just double everything that I told you tonight. What if you wanted to triple it? Get 6 project managers. What if you did 10 project managers? Just multiply that times that number. I would just tell you, this is truly, truly a powerful opportunity. You are encouraged to start at any level. This program was designed to let you start with a free project and build your dreams. We highly recommend that you start at the $50 level. That includes the first floor and first step plus the accelerator. Managers with small projects or limited contacts will start at the $200 first floor. If you're a leader that do not want to miss any donations and plan on building large projects with serious donations, will start at the $1,160, which covers the first 3 floors. If the top project manager was not floor 3 qualified, he or she will lose $400 in combined donations instantly. So the thing is, if you got a group and you're growing that group, you want to make sure that everybody kind of works together, so that way no one misses the donations that come. Now, some you won't be able to stop it, okay, because you're going to have people falling in up under you without your knowledge, because they're coming in from above based on spotlights, based on project managers helping other project managers. But the thing is, that's why it's to your benefit is to get up those steps. You see how the blue man is getting up those steps? We want to climb those steps as fast as we can. Find somebody and help them do what? Build a dream. Now, we're talking about getting started, and I want to share this with you because everybody has a goal that's on this call. Everyone has a desire to build their project, right? When you go in, based on the link that was sent to you, you want to actually come in, again, at the $50 donation level. And it's going to provide you a full, your full project creator, private donations, shared donations, placement tool, and your accelerator, which will be included in that $50 donation. So what happens is you're getting free software. You don't have to pay for a website. All of this right at your fingertips, okay? You're going to get a website that looks just like this. My project, join us, become a team member, everything that you see there, okay? And if you have an organization that's looking at crowdfunding a project or something like that, and let's say that organization has a 120-day target goal of $100,000, okay? Average membership is 50 to 300, okay? They have a project, and out of that group, let's say they had 25 project managers. Project managers sharing this with 2 project managers. Very powerful, right? We're talking about the first month working together. Even if you didn't have 25 and you had 2. How do we build a dream? How can I get started right away? Well, this is it. Well, number 1, the strategy is simple. You follow these steps exactly. Number 1, join for free. and set up your project immediately. It does not have to be perfect. You can modify it as you go and even change it completely, but you must have a what? Project to proceed. Take the first $10 step and share to the project manager that invited you. Also, number 3 is what? Share $40 for the training acceleration as well. Okay? Number 4, invite 2 project managers to set up their projects, and make sure that each do the step 1 through 3 above as soon as possible. Use your crowdfunding surplus to take the second step, $50, okay? Teach them to do the same. Use your crowdfunding surplus to take the third $100 step, and teach everyone to do the same thing. Again, we're working in unison to help everybody fund their project. You step up when you have a surplus as they follow you. By completion of the four, you are what? Basically, having an annual income of a working spouse. You keep going to fulfill the project of your dreams. If it's not going fast enough, what did I tell you before? Just sign up 2 more and teach them to do the same thing. Still not fast enough? Then you do it again with what? 2 more. And then you'll find yourself going through the floors with no problem, because we have an auto on that will automatically step you up as the surplus comes in. Okay? And let's say you had that organization, because there's a lot of organizations out there that's looking to what? Raise money, right? But let's say they had 25 project managers. That first floor donation would be $5,000 immediately the first month from those 25 project managers. So my question is tonight is, who do you know? College students, college graduates, those that's looking to what? Have family reunions, repairing a home, weddings, the elderly, business, medical. There's so many people out there that's looking to do what? Raise money for different needed projects. And think about the organizations that want to raise money, clubs, motorcycle clubs. There's so many organizations out there. We just got to get out there and do it. Get that project started. This is what your back office will look like. Put your picture up there. Put your project on, okay, and you'll be able to set it up that looks just like this. This is my project, Freedom Group International. Join us, you name it, and then you can set up your donate buttons. Now, the donate buttons you would have to get from either, I think, Google Wallet or PayPal or some other companies that have buttons. That way your money will go straight to you. Now, why would I need a donate button? Well, let me share with you real quick. You're going to get some websites also to help you, educate you about crowdfunding. You get 3 additional websites at no cost to you if you wanted to send information for a sports team, a business, educators, nonprofits. We have systems already in place for you, already worded, already videoed to send to those individuals as well. Plus, you have a marketing system that you can also send out as well. It's free, and it gets you a customizable system that's already set up for WeShare. This is a free account. If you take the basic, it's free. Now, going back to what I said about donations, you have donations on the left and you have donations on the right. Okay, the donate buttons, okay, are basically for those that do not want to become a project manager, but they feel your cause and they want to donate to your project, whatever it is, okay, because you can have them go straight to your page. You can type up an email and you can send them that email so they can actually go to your project page and they can donate to your cause. That's for the left. Now, the project managers that come on board and they agree to do, and they do agree to do the shared donations, they'll be donating to you also, okay? And this is our intentional community, all right? Now, as you step up, okay, you will come in. You can place it on auto step up, and it will automatically step you up as you go up the steps, okay, through the floors. And basically, if you're ready, if you didn't have it on auto, and let's say you wanted to step up, you can actually go add to cart, and it'll walk you through the process to go ahead and donate to the next project manager. Each one of those floors are project managers. So you'll see a project manager's project, so that way you can see it, read it, and there's going to be some really good stuff coming down in the next few weeks that they're doing. But you'll see yourself going through the different phases. Now, I put this together to kind of give you an idea. Let's say you had 25 project managers, and those 25 project managers went out and did 2. Okay, and let's say you had an organization that brought on 25 project managers. Well, those on the second floor, when those 25 bring in 2 project managers, that's going to put about 50 people on that floor 2 below. Okay, so let's go up to the top right here. Okay, where you see that organization will receive $8,000. So you go to floor 2, you go all the way across. Everybody, these 50 right here, when they get ready to donate to what? 2 floors above, they're going to donate $8,000. What happens? The organization who's receiving it can only keep how much? 50%. So that $4,000 the organization will get. The parent will get what? $2,000. The grandparent will get what? $2,000. Do you see how it works? Then those 50, what are they going to do? Because we're going to teach people to go out and find at least 2 project, at a minimum 2 project managers. They go out and get 2. So we're building dreams here. So now what happens? When they get ready to donate to that organization, okay, let's look at floor 3, what's being received. That's $40,000, right? But they can only keep how much? 50% of it, right? That's $20,000. And then $10,000 will go to where? The parent, and the other $10,000 will go to the grandparent. So now let's go to floor 4. Those 100 will get 2. When they get ready to donate 4 floors up, which is the organization or the individual, that's $176,000 that's being donated to them. So do you see how big the donations will get? And as we get to floor 5, floor 6, floor 7, you're way over millions and millions of dollars. So your project, remember, it's going to be big. All right? If you have a small project now, do it in phases, because I know once you accomplish that project, there could be other projects down the road. So make sure your project is bigger and stronger, because you'll have the funds to donate it and do the things that you need to do in order to accomplish what you want to accomplish. Start your crowdfunding project to help all people who desire to raise money for any cause, to provide a platform to have to all that have a need to raise money. Medical, volunteers, emergencies, education, memorials, sports, animals, business, charity events, faith, family, newlyweds, and many more. And remember, forget all the fancy ways to do it. Get your own incredible project and put it on your site. Contact local individuals, organizations, business owners with a vision. Sell their dream to them. If they are thinking about their project, it will be easy for you to donate to yours. Send them your website. Call them back after they watch the video. Explain that they should share a minimum of $50 plus for the best chance of success. Sign them up and tell them to read this and do the same. You know, use the path of least resistance. Get a project that is beyond yourself. Teach others to find great projects that take more than a lifetime to complete and get started. You know, the founder and the president and support manager, this is what they agree to, and this is what they stand for. What is our goal, our mission, our purpose for existence? WeShareCrowdfunding was created to help you achieve your dreams in life. Everyone has dreams. You may not believe yours are achievable, but you surely do have them. WeShare can help you succeed beyond your wildest imagination. Create a project which will allow you to render useful service to your fellow human beings and structure it so that you render that service first before you receive any personal gain. That's from J.C. Hill, Roger, and also Anna. So with that said, that concludes my presentation for the night. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I enjoy presenting. And again, I want to open up the floor just a few minutes just to see if anyone have any comments or a question that they may have. So I'm coming out to the field.
You are now unmuted.
Okay, if you got some background noise, hit *6. If you got background noise, hit *6. Okay. Okay. And also, if you have any comments or questions at this time.
Cornell, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, this is Helen. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming out this evening. And I just wanted to share, Cornell, that every time I hear this presentation, I get more and more excited because I can see the potential of what this program can do for so many people who have had their dreams stepped on and crushed out of not being able to generate the funds needed to realize their dreams, to help others in, in whatever it is that you may want to do. And I just get more and more excited. The more I hear it, the more I want to hear it, and the more I want to tell everyone that I come in contact with, if you can realize your dreams, if you put someone else before you, you're going to get what you want by helping others to get what they want. If you want a home, if you want a shelter, if you want to provide for children or for the elderly, my passion has always been to help others, and I just see so much in this WeShare crowdfunding. I am very pleased to be a part of it. It's something that I can really sink my teeth into and visit my local churches. There's so many. We have churches on every other corner, sometimes 2 churches in the same block. And they're small and struggling. They're doing car washes, fish fries, selling dinners, and on and on and on, when you can just take this platform and instead of stressing the members with, we need $300 from every member so we can get our church fixed. Ask the congregation for $50. Ask your friends and family to donate $50 to your church, and look what can happen. Not only will the church be taken care of, but the members will be taken care of as well. You have parents with children in college, and they're struggling to pay the tuition. You have to get them apartments and cars, and it just goes on and on. So I could talk forever on how excited I am about this, but that's all that I have to say. Realize your dreams, things that you have put aside because there was no funding. This is the way to get the funding and to share with others.
Wow. I tell you, Helen, when I first saw this, I said, this is almost like a dream come true, because I've never heard of crowdfunding before. And when I looked at most crowdfunding platforms is just no different than having a website and someone going to your website and donating money. But when I saw the crowdfunding WeShare platform, it comes with a motivator, and it motivates you to give, but also you receive at the same time. So it's very, very powerful. For those that are listening to this for the first time, again, listen to it again and again. There's so much training material and videos that WeShare has put out to kind of walk you through step by step to really understand it. So I just want to encourage you to take a good look at it, but get on board. And when you come on board, let's go to work. Let's roll up our sleeves. Let's climb those floors. Let's hit those steps running. And then you start seeing those donations coming in. And you start seeing that surplus coming in. Because we're not selling anything. We're building people's dreams. And that's the key. The company doesn't take in any profits. We don't get no commissions. It's all strictly based on donations. Okay? And this is truly, truly a powerful, powerful opportunity, platform. The websites are free. And again, they have systems in place to help you. A lot of good information, and we can take this to another level. Anybody have any other questions or comments tonight?
Hello, Brother Cornell. Mr. Mitchell Life.
Hey, Mr. Life.
I can say one thing. It's a very good presentation. And I just wish that we could get more people to see what this crowdfunding can do for them. But so many people just don't believe it's real.
Wow.
And we got to keep pushing it until we get them to believe. Hopefully we can get them to believe, more people anyhow. And especially our church groups.
Yes.
They are real slow about wanting to get into this thing.
Wow. Okay.
But I'm going to do all I can, and we're going to keep working at it and see what we can do with it. And thank you. That's a good presentation. At least
thank you very much.
Somebody can't understand it, they got a problem if they can't understand the presentation.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Life. Okay. Does anybody have any other comments or questions before we close tonight? Going once. Any questions?
Bye-bye, time, W.H. Griffin.
Hey,
I'm all excited. I'm all excited.
All right, all right.
I had a little setback, but I'll be ready by Wednesday.
All right, all right. Gotcha. Okay, anybody else? Going once? Going twice? 3 times. Okay, next conference call will be Tuesday night. We won't have any on Sunday. It'll be Tuesday and Thursdays. So let's pack the calls on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, and we're going to have an awesome time. So let's start doing some crowdfunding. Everyone have a good night. Take care and have an awesome weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Good night.
Mm-hmm.